It's an iced matcha type of morning. It is so incredibly warm today. Today I'm gonna try some Milk makeup. Even when I do makeup on clients, I use Milk makeup products all the time. I just absolutely love them. We've got Hydro Grip Primer, the Kush High Roll Mascara, 2 different colors of the lip and cheek cream blushes, which I love the formula of these so much. And then we have the Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. Just for this video, I'm also gonna use, I already have one of the contour sticks, so I'm gonna apply that as well. Without further ado, let's just get started. I have to say I absolutely love the Milk Makeup skin tints. It is one of my all-time favorite skin tints. I am a shade 2, which I don't actually have. I do have this little sample and it's got a shade 3, so I'm gonna see if that would work all right just for today, for the sake of this video, just so that we can get an actual full face of Milk makeup. I know that this is a cult favorite product, but I've actually never tried it just because it is a sticky primer and I don't typically like a super sticky primer, but I will give this a try today. If it's a cult favorite, it is probably pretty nice. And with it being so hot outside, I'm gonna do a little wear test as well. We'll see how long this is gonna make my makeup last. Let's try this. Ooh, I'll do 2 pumps. Okay, it doesn't feel that sticky, at least while it's on the hands. It is definitely a gel-like texture. I'm wondering if it has a lot of glycerin in it because it's a sticky primer. I would imagine it does. Ooh, it's starting to go sticky on the face. I use this to stick my brows in place as well. Actually doesn't feel that sticky on. Maybe we'll go on tackier a little bit later. I was expecting it to feel like a hair gel that I'm putting on my face. Oh, directions. I probably should have read this before I applied it. Pump 1 to 2 shots of primer on the back of your hand. Blend a thin layer onto clean skin before makeup application. Allow formula 1 minute to fully absorb to activate grip for all they hold. Okay. So I've applied it and we'll wait for a minute for it to absorb and activate the grip. I'm reading the ingredients, and the first ingredient is actually aloe barbadensis leaf water, which means aloe leaf water. That's very interesting. This has kind of scared me because of it being quite a stronghold primer. I've got extremely sensitive skin, so I've not really tried it. I don't know, I just assumed that it had like a lot of niacinamide, vitamin C, things like that in it. I don't know why. But the first ingredient is actually a soothing ingredient, so that's super interesting to me. Next ingredient is water and then glycerin, so it does have a lot of glycerin, which will give you that grape hemp seed extract, all sorts of flower extract, sweet cherry flower extract. Oh, it does have a little bit of niacinamide. That tends to break me out, but it is quite low down on the list, so hopefully it won't affect my skin too much. At least it doesn't have vitamin C, which is like the worst possible ingredient I can put on my face. Yeah, actually the ingredient list doesn't look bad at all. My face hasn't gone red, so that's a good sign. Let's try the Hydro Grip Gel Tint. I just want to show you what the finish of this is like because, like I said, it's just, it's unbelievable, this product. Obviously this is just a sample, so I won't have a lot of products. Let me just see the color of this. Actually not bad at all. It's a little bit warmer than my skin tone, but it will work for today. I'm just gonna dab the product on with the brush. Just look at that glow that it gives your skin. Alright, I've got some breakouts and scarring on that side, so I'm gonna apply a little bit more product just there. Otherwise, this thin layer will do. Alright, that's how much you can build up the coverage. You can still see some of my worse scarring through it. Obviously it is a skin tint, not a foundation, but I'd say the coverage is quite impressive. Wow, unreal. I'm gonna pop a little bit of concealer under the eyes and then we're gonna try the rest of the products. Like I said, I wanted to include my Milk Makeup Sculpt stick in Toasted in this video. That's all the product that I have left. I'll have to use the brush to pick it up from there and then apply, but this color is just the most unreal color for either contouring, or I actually use it more as like a bronzer. I don't use normally a separate bronzer with this, especially if you're like me and you have a really neutral undertone, and all bronzers tend to look either really yellow or really orange on you, and this is the shade to go for. I'm gonna use a little bit, typically when I have a little bit more of this left, I just kind of swipe it. Well, I suppose I can do a little bit now. I swipe it just there, the outer corner of my eye crease, and I just kind of blend it to the nose here and all over the above the crease as well, and towards the temples. Just kind of gives me more of a lifted look. A little bit on the tip of the nose as well. And this color I really like for lip contour as well, so I normally just use my finger and just kind of place it above my cupid's bow, and it creates that really nice natural shadow. And just a tiny bit below the lip. I mean, add a little bit of lip gloss with this and you're ready to go. For blush, I've got two different colors. I have Werk and Quickie. Quickie is a beautiful color on medium and darker skin tones. Werk is definitely a shade that I would normally go for. I will say Dash is my absolutely favorite one out of all the blushes though. For my skin tone, or for like fair and light skin tones. It's a warm sort of baby pink. Werk is slightly darker, but also I'd say second most used color for my clients with lighter skin tones. I do want to use both of these, so I'll use Werk first on this side, and I'll use a little bit closer to the center of my face, and I'll use Quickie on that side and just place it a little bit further away, and I'll do a little blend at the end, but just so that you can see both colors. I'm just gonna pick up the product like that, and oh, I love this color so much. And the formula of these sticks is just unreal. The highlighters also amazing. Mars has a beautiful sort of pink shift to it. Lit is probably my favorite for anyone with fair and light skin tones. It is a buildable color. I don't personally like a super strong blush, so I'll leave it at that, but I mean, it's just the most beautiful color, isn't it? And they all have like this nice like juicy finish to them as well. They don't have like shimmer or anything like that. It just looks so like, makes your skin look really plump. And let's try Quickie on the other side. So this one's a little bit more of a purpley pink, so it looks really dark there. Just gonna clean my brush. I'll do just a little bit first because I actually haven't tried this on my skin tone yet. I'll put it a little bit further away from the center of my face, and let's see. Wow, that's actually so pretty. All right, like I said, I only really use this color on my customers with more medium or dark skin tones, but that actually works beautifully on lighter skin tones as well. I'm gonna even myself out and just put a little bit of the dark color here and Werk on this side. Wow. I'm gonna do little swatches just so you can see the colors better. So this one's Werk and this is Quickie. I really want to put this on my lip as well. I'll use a little bit of Quickie first. I never really used this on the lip. Actually, these look like they work really nicely for like a blotted lip. I'll put Werk on top. Just more on the outer edge of the lip. Wow. Let's try the Kush High Roll Mascara. Nice packaging, very sleek. Quite a long tube, to be honest. And this one has a plastic wand. Plastic wands normally do a good job of separating the lashes. Yeah, it is separating my lashes quite nicely. I think it has given me a bit more length. A smudge proof mascara made with conditioning hemp seed oil and vegan tubing technology to lengthen, define and volumize lashes. I would say definitely length. I'm not sure about volume, and it's defined my lashes quite well. I didn't realize it was a tubing mascara. I do like a tubing mascara because typically it doesn't smudge as much and doesn't smudge as much. That's kind of a tongue twister. With my eyes being quite deep set, my mascara smudges very, very easily. Yeah, I really like how that looks. I always with every single mascara that I use, no matter how much I like them, I always put a coat of clear brow gel on top, and that just stops the smudging. With this Spin TV mascara, I'm gonna give it a go without the clear brow gel today, just so that I can give you a good wear test result. I don't have any powder obviously here. We've used a little bit of the contour stick on the lids as well, so there's a big chance that throughout the day it will transfer up here. But even if it smudges, I'm definitely gonna keep using this, and I'll just put the clear brow gel on top. We have one more product to try. This is the Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. So you can use it to set your makeup, and you can use it throughout the day as well to kind of freshen it up. This is more of a glowy finish. I use this all the time for my clients because it is a very strong hold setting spray. I really like it on other people. I've not tried it on myself yet. And it says it's an alcohol-free setting spray, which is quite a unique thing to have in a setting spray, because typically it's like the alcohol that kind of dries the setting spray in place, if that makes sense. Made with blue agave extract to grip makeup up to 12 hours and hydrating hyaluronic acid to refresh skin. That sounds exactly what I need. Shake to mix and to activate formula. Okay, always shake before use. Use as a setting spray to lock in your look after makeup application. Hold bottle 8 to 10 inches away from face and mist evenly onto skin 2 to 4 times. Allow formula 1 minute to absorb and set makeup. When the midday slump hits, reapply for an instant refresh and boost of hydration. Let's give this a good shake and spray on. I've done 4 sprays. That's very pleasant. I feel like this would be very nice on like a holiday or something like that, just as a little quick refresh. And yeah, this is our finished look. So I've not used any powder at all on my face, and I won't put any on, just to see how everything wears. Obviously I've got 2 big lights on me right now, so that's why it looks like extraordinary glowy. I will see you after about 6 coffees and about 12 hours. It is 100 degrees outside. I wore a cap, so I'm not sure if that's taken off a little bit of my makeup from the forehead. I definitely need a shower, but I won't take this makeup off. Yeah, this is what the makeup looks like after 12 hours. Here's something interesting. The mascara didn't smudge. Even with no powder, there's nothing at all above here. But yeah, I can't believe that even the blush is on. Blush is normally like one of the first things to fade on the face. My skin tint has stayed on incredibly well. Obviously the lip is gone. Everything stayed on really surprisingly well. The coverage is still there. The only part where I've just sort of lost coverage a little bit is around the nose, because I've blown my nose. Wear test speaks for itself. The only thing that I would say as well is, because my skin is so sensitive to niacinamide, even though it was quite low on the list of ingredients, I can see a little bit of texture. You can't really tell because of the lights, but I can see a little bit of texture coming through just in these areas where I tend to break out if I've used ingredients that are not really suitable for my skin type. Same on my forehead, I can see a little bit of texture, and that's only because my skin is still recovering from that retinol that I've talked about on my channel before that I used a year ago. So I have sensitized skin. I can't use vitamin C or niacinamide or anything like that. That's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you've used anything from Milk Makeup before, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. That would really help me out. And if you are already a subscriber, then thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Hope to see you here next time. Bye.